Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's site. I use my site to provide divinely timed messages for the ones led right here, right now, in this moment. Ayo, what's going on? How are you doing? How are you, my friend? Tell me. Oh, it's like that. Okay, well, sounds great. Sounds amazing. Anyways, how are you doing? Um, yeah, what do I have got in store for you today? Let's see. I made some spreads. I made some spreads for you. Look, the cards are gonna look like this. Yeah, one, two, three, four, five, and the other person is gonna be seven, six, seven, eight. Yeah. And there are questions attached to the cards, so let's hope Spirit will give us nothing but the truth. Aye, you hear me? Okay, that's good. And now, stay hydrated. And yeah, don't force anything to fit, just flow with it. Let me light a candle for y'all. So cozy. Wow. You don't see it, eh? That's intense. That is intense. Let me see if it works. I think this is pretty cool, eh? Is it? This is enough, I think. Yeah, let's get a bit cozy, will we? Okay, so yeah, stay hydrated. Let's go. Massive headache approaching. Okay, let's go. Let's first channel something from the book, eh? Okay, I'll flip to a random page. Wait, did I just forget to put my... No. Okay, I'll flip to a random page and we'll see what the book has in store for us, eh? Ooh. 416 and page 417. So the fellowship left the path and now stepped into the shadow of the more dense forests. What does it tell me? So you have maybe stepped away from your path, as in, it's not a bad thing. It could be like that you need to do some healing first before you can continue on your path. You know, sometimes we have to go inward, and that's fine. Went in the shadow of the forests. Yeah, so yeah, this is talking about how you are like, maybe it's asking of you to step into the shadows. Don't be afraid, yeah, because you already know everything that's going on inside of you, but it wants to be explored and it wants to be embraced. And once you embrace that part of yourself, because healing is not about being perfect or having no issues. In the end, healing is all about just accepting every part of yourself, you know, and trying to figure out which of the things that you find are actually your values, and getting rid of everything that is not yours. So, belief systems that you took on from your upbringing or other people, you know? And yeah, that's what healing is about. It's just accepting who you are, what you do, what you think, what you say, and to find peace in that. And from there, you can like change yourself if you wish. But yeah, first we need to step into the shadows and dig deep into the darkest parts of ourselves. Yeah, and yeah, maybe it's time, eh? Maybe it's time to do it right now. It's always a good time to do it, but be prepared and good luck. Good luck, eh? So, oh, maybe that is question number one. Your current situation. Yes, I made up the questions. So, your current situation, number one, was the book. Maybe you are being asked to step into the shadow, your shadow, and do shadow work. Yeah. Okay, so a card that is connected to it. Is that fun? I don't know. I don't know. Is it fun? Is it fun? Hey! Yeah, so Eowyn is there to support you, eh? What is she saying? Eowyn, companion, man. Maybe somebody's pushing you into this situation. Like, dude, you really have to work on this and this stuff, you know? Friends do that. Because sometimes, usually people outside of you, usually people around you are better at seeing your situation from a more objective view. And sometimes the people around you have gone through certain stuff already that you haven't, and you have gone through certain stuff that they haven't yet, and that's how we help each other, right? But yeah, this person is happy you are finally doing it. Yeah, they're encouraging you to step into the shadow and oh look at this, and to accept parts of yourself that you find that you are not happy with, or that you have buried so long because you are afraid of showing who you really are. Maybe you're ashamed of feeling a certain way or liking certain things. Maybe you feel guilty for saying stuff to people or things you have done. You know, people can project stuff onto you and make you feel like it's bad who you are, but you are just you and you choose what you think is best. And you know, some people don't like it, eh? And it's hard to accept that, but you know, it's us, it's you in the end, right? It's just me, myself, and I, and you have to live with yourself forever, for as long as that is. But you get what I mean, right? You cannot give everything what they want without being hurt yourself. So I suggest choose to not hurt yourself and just fully accept yourself for what you say, what you think, how you see the world, who you like and who you don't like, because that's legit, yeah? It's to keep you safe, yeah? Safe and happy. That's all we want. And this person is happy that you're doing it. But we have a seal. So maybe it's finally an ancestor that is gonna aid you, companion, yeah. And maybe it's an ancestor that has been appointed to this part of yourself, you know, really accepting every part of yourself. 909, 909 on the timer, yeah. Oh, and this is also 9, 6, and 3. Oh my god, so aligned. Yes, that's what it is. But maybe a guide, a spirit guide, or someone up there, you know, I don't know, is appointed this task to work together. Can you see it? Two? It's a partnership, eh? To guide you in really finally accepting yourself, yeah? That's the only thing we have to do. Fully accepting who we are. Yes? Well, it's all answering itself. So, second card What is keeping you stuck? Your current... I'm not even pulling cards and I'm answering the questions. What is keeping you stuck? Okay, let's draw a card just for fun. Yeah, this one. Ooh, or that one. Ooh. Wait, this is 1. What's the spread? 2. Or was this 2? 3? No, this was the second one, and this... Bruh. Okay, so the Atmos plane. Exert a companion or minion to make that character strength. 2 and 2. I don't know what that means, but it has 2 and 2. It's aligned. That's what it is. We have 2, 2, and 2. Okay, let's see. So this is the scene where Arwen is being chased by the Whoa! Look, this one came out as well. Wow! So by the Nazgul, she's being chased by the Nazgul. See, this is the plane that she's riding through to get to I cannot think right now. She's trying to save Frodo, right? And she's keeping the Nazgul away from Frodo because Frodo needs healing. He's gonna die. I don't know if that's relevant right now, but what is keeping you stuck? It's this one. Maybe because the Nazgul are chasing... I don't know if you can see, but maybe because the 9... Oh my god, every Nazgul is... every Nazgul is chasing you, bruh. It's like... Maybe you find yourself giving too much attention to what other people think of you, the opinions they throw at you, you know, things they say. I feel like you're such a sensitive person, but that you take people very seriously, and you hope people take you seriously as much as you do with others. But you know how people be, right? But what's keeping you stuck is that you let other people decide your worth. That's what I feel, yeah? So you are listening too much to what other people say. Because some people, we don't like everyone, and not everyone likes us, and that's fine. That's for a reason, you know? And you should learn how to... Number 3, what can you do to transform the situation? You should learn to step away from giving so many people your attention, your energy, your power. Because if you give people your power, what you do is that you let them decide how you think about yourself. You are like believing others, the opinion of others about you. You are believing that. And that's hard to get loose from, you know what I mean? But let's see what this guy is telling us. It's a Nazgul, eh? I think they're pretty cool. He's watching. It's so cool that we had the Nazgul riding, and the Nazgul came out as well. This ancestor guide or whoever it is, they will protect you somehow. Maybe there's a friend somehow finally telling you like, dude, step the fuck up. Step the fuck up, Kyle. Who knows that fine. Anyways, they're gonna be like, oh my god, it's over. You have to finally step up your game. It's not okay how you let other people treat you, eh? And you're, of course, because you see the best in people, you're gonna believe they're gonna change. They're gonna see how hurt you are sometimes. But people don't give a about others anymore. You, look, it's not their job, okay? somehow it's every man for himself, right? But what I mean is you cannot keep expecting people to treat you right if you don't teach them a lesson about how to treat you right. 15 on the timer. Yeah. And that's all that has to do with your boundaries. If you never express how you feel or how people's comments or words or actions make you feel, they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it. You know what I mean? So it's what can you do to transform the situation? You have to set some boundaries, baby. You have to set some boundaries, baby. What is this? Minion, Nazgul. Uleire Lemenya. I don't know, man. Is it the name of this dude? I don't know what it is. So, Winged Hunter. Ooh. Hunter? Why is it a hunter? What can you do to transform the situation? Oh, look, this dude right now is on the... What's the name of the beast? Anyways, they're not on the ground anymore. He's flying right now. So you have to, of course, level up, like get off the ground. Try to take the bird's eye view, like what is actually happening here, right? Get out of your perspective, like take on another perspective, like perhaps try to see yourself from someone else's point of view. Just imagine that you, in your situation, is someone else. What advice would you give them? Like, try to see yourself from a different point of view, as if you're somebody else and you're trying to give them advice. The other thing that I feel, the helpless horror that had come with the cry in the wind and the shadow on the moon. The book. The helpless horror that had come with the cry in the wind and the shadow on the moon. Perhaps somebody, some bad guy, some person is gonna trigger the out of you that you've had enough. Like sometimes we have to stay in a situation until we cannot take it anymore, right? That if we get pressured too much, eventually we will have a crash out, you know? Maybe somebody's gonna make you crash out, and that's a good thing because you're finally stepping up, you're finally expressing your boundaries, at least expressing your emotions and like being like, this cannot go on any longer, you know? And that's a good thing. But you have to keep up with it. Yeah, you have to believe that you don't deserve other people to have the power over you. Yes, who has the power over you? You have. Don't let other people have the power over you. Yes. I don't even know if this makes sense with what the questions. What can you do to transform the situation? Well, I feel like somebody's gonna trigger that out of you. Now that you know, now that you have seen this reading, now that you understand, now that you have seen what you can do and what you deserve and where you don't want to be anymore, right? The next person, I tell you, the next person will be the person that's gonna get it. You know what I mean? But it's all for the better because you're finally You're finally taking your power back. Yeah, you're not letting other people decide anything for you anymore. And that's such an insane lesson. And that's such an insane process. And you've been probably through so much pain. But pain will transform into power. Yeah? You hear me? Okay, good. Good. Ooh. Okay, so number 4, it's like a cross, eh? It's like a cross. So number 4 is when you stay stuck. When you stay stuck, what happens when you stay stuck? Or how do you stay stuck? What's gonna happen to you when you stay stuck? Let's trust the cause, eh? This one. And number 5, whoa. When you move forward. I love it. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, good. 21 on the timer. Yeah. Okay, so this guy. Can you see him? Number 2, again. What is happening with number 2? It's a lot of number 2. Anyways. Ranger. Osgiliath. What? So dark. Osgiliath, once the greatest city in all of Gondor. Look, if you stay stuck and you let people walk over you and you let people decide who you are, which means that you believe what they believe about you, it will drain you. It will, like, you're not happy. Look at this guy. He is surviving. You don't deserve that. Look, you are such a sensitive person, and you really wish people to see what they did to you, or you know what I mean? But they don't. And I'm sorry, they don't. They have blinders on, you know, they just care about themselves. But you cannot expect people to be taking care of you, okay? You have to take care of you, yeah? And you have to tell them how you feel. And if they are willing to change that, if they are willing to make you feel better, good. But you have to let them know what's going on, you know? You don't let them walk over you anymore, okay? Don't expect them to fix stuff for you, because that will, yeah, you will put your power into their hands and let them, you will be the passive one. You hope everything and everyone will bend itself somehow so you can feel better, but you have to take back your power, yeah? And it's scary sometimes, because in my experience I have felt sometimes like, oh my god, now I am the bad man. The bad man. I am the bad man in the bad man in the club man in the bad man. Now I am the bad man, the bad girl, for saying things that have impact, you know? But it's not like that. You're finally 24. You're finally saving yourself. You're finally taking care of yourself, and you're gonna be so happy about it. But look, when you don't do it, your city will go to ruin, and you will not be happy, and you will be surviving, and you will be not capable of being yourself. Honestly, you will be a victim. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's the truth actually. But I feel that's when you stay stuck, eh? But now that you know all of this, you're not gonna stay stuck, yeah? Because you have seen this right now and you make a conscious choice for change, yeah? Because you've known forever that you don't want this anymore, but you just have to. I feel that push to get out of it, you know? Look, this is what happens, eh? When you move forward, bruh, when you move forward, you're gonna be a predator. You are actually gonna enjoy telling, telling people no, shutting their mouths. Like, you can't talk to me like that. Why the are you even thinking about disrespecting me? Let alone like disrespecting me. Bruh, you're not gonna take it anymore. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. See? Defense. Whoo! 11. Defense is 11. That's insane. Oh, I love it. Driving his slaves in madness on before, well, you will be driving them insane. Because they cannot penetrate your... They will not be in control of you anymore. And people like to be in control of people. Gives them a sense of power. While they actually... brain, please work. People like to be in control of others because they are not in control of themselves. And they are bending sensitive people like us who are feeling everything, wanting everybody to be happy. They make use of it. Sure, it's also our fault, yeah? Because we have never learned to set proper boundaries, yeah? But now you know you can set the boundaries and you will not let them infiltrate your energy anymore, yeah? And it's a process, yeah? It's gonna be hard, but look at him. He is ready to give it to them, yeah? Because these people don't deserve to be in power of you. They don't, yeah? Their intentions are not the best, yeah? But you have to step up the game, yeah? Come on, you can do it. This will be you. Not this ugly, but ready to give it to them, yeah? And you're gonna feel so good about it, and you're not gonna be scared anymore of saying no, stating your boundaries. You're gonna finally feel how good it feels, yeah? And you will be addicted to it, yeah? People are gonna tell you, oh my god, you've changed, what happened to you? Well, we are supposed to change, yeah? And I've always let you change me. How about that? But now, you don't have to do it alone, eh? Now, they are rooting for you, yeah? Your guides, your friend, could be anyone, yeah? They are rooting for you. Oh, my nose is so itchy! Yeah? So again, your current situation, you're gonna realize that you have to set some proper boundaries with your time, to protect your time, to focus on yourself, you know? And they're gonna like it. Your guides are gonna like it. Yeah? And then, let's see. You're not gonna let people's opinions dictate your worth anymore. That's something huge, I tell you. That's huge. Oh, that's so freeing. Yeah? You will not be bowing down anymore to people's wills. They're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it, you know? And somebody's gonna trigger the F out of you. But that's fine. And please go easy on yourself, yeah? Because this is a big one. And it's gonna take a lot of courage, persistence, you know, to keep up with it, but you're gonna do it, yeah? Everything has been set into motion, yeah? And I'm proud of you. Yes. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so future prediction book. Let's go. Shabam. Okay, I'm gonna flip to a random page. To random page. Ooh. The third kingdom? This is what I feel drawn to. It's your, it's astrology. Who's? Wait, this is some astrology chart from who? Let me check, eh? Give me a moment, eh? Himmler? Who the? It's Himmler. Wait, give me a moment, eh? Oh. Oh. What? Okay, so, okay, first thing I heard without reading what the hell is going on with this dude Himmler. It might help you to look up your natal chart, your astrological natal chart, yeah? If you don't believe in that stuff, I highly recommend you to look it up. It's easy to find, yeah? You have to just put in Google or whatever, find the natal chart calculator, and they're gonna ask you for your birth time, and city. And if you don't know, that's fine if you don't know everything, but it's gonna be more accurate if you know all of that. So ask your mommy, ask your daddy, maybe they know, yeah? And then some websites provide like explanation of what the heck is going on in here. But if you are kind of into it, like dig deep into that stuff and oh, it makes so much sense. Remember the shadow work we were talking about that we channeled from the here? Yes, I bet you know. It was 460. Anyways, it was talking about that you were getting off your path, stepping away from your path to dive into the shadows of the your forest, I guess. Of your dense forest. So maybe you're gonna uncover something in your natal chart. It's gonna look like this, and it's gonna show all the planets in which signs they are. I bet you know, but if you don't know, dive deep into that stuff, and maybe you'll find when they give explanations. I love to use AstroSeek. They give intense explanations about what you can see in the chart, and oh my gosh, if you're not a believer, it made me believe. Like I've always had this sense of, oh yeah, the zodiac stuff is kind of right, but it was only because I was not diving into every aspect and every planet and how everything coincides, and like just my whole birth chart, how it works together. Once I've read it, I was like, damn, this is too accurate to be it's too accurate for comfort, to be honest. But I've been diving since that moment, been diving into that chart so many times, because there was always something new that I was learning, and I could relate so much. Even things that happened in my upbringing or my past were all written in there. It was kind of scary, but wow, this is such a great tool. Yeah, and everything was just, it fit my whole being. So I was like, I was in it. I was a believer, baby. And I still am. And I'm so aligned. I'm so aligned, it's crazy. But that's astrology chart. Maybe you're gonna find something there when you read the explanation about your shadows and how you can work on them. Sometimes it really helps. I guess that's what a lot of people are doing, trying to understand like why am I like this, you know? Why am I like this? Well, your stars are gonna explain it for you, and maybe you can find some peace in it, and so you can finally move forward, you know, and change or accept. You know, acceptance is the key. If you find out like, oh my gosh, this is why I am like this, is that's why it is. Oh, because my Saturn is in the seventh house, across, you know, opposite the whatever, my sun. Then you will have like an anchor to, I guess, find some acceptance in the way you are. And that's what we're talking about, eh? We have to accept ourselves fully. And maybe the astrology chart can help. The other thing that I read was about this Himmler guy, and the person who made his chart, who drew his chart somehow. He said, give me a moment, that when he explained after the war, it is about this German dude. Look, Nazi dude. This man that made the chart after the war, when he explained the chart to Himmler, this dude, this Nazi dude, he explained that Himmler would become a words, please. Words, like a leader of some sort. Fuck. Always when I need the word, I know what I want to say, but it's not coming out. He will be some kind of leader of the army, and you know, he will be like have strong hand, you know, in this. And that was because his Saturn was in the 6th house. That's what it said. So it all comes down, what I think is, you are gonna find something about your shadows in your astrology chart, and you're gonna be mind blown because it's too accurate, I tell you. Okay, so the last spread, I'm gonna try to make it a quickie, eh? It's for this other person. I don't know who that's gonna be, but it's gonna be 3 cards, and the 3 cards are gonna be what are they going through right now? How will they transform their situation? Good. What will happen between the both of you? Ooh, exciting. Maybe you will meet this person and they will also like astrology. Whoa. I don't know. What are they going through? Ooh. How will they transform their situation? Ooh, I don't know what this is about, but okay. One more card. How are you feeling? How are you? Whoa. Ooh. Oh. No. Wait, what? Anyways, I'm distracted. Okay, so first card. Long spear. They have been stabbed. It's the first thing I hear. They have been stabbed by a long ass spear. Possession, hand weapon. Let's see what it says. More skilled was their knighthood with long spears. Or they have been stabbed by someone and they are really hurt, you know, not literally stabbed, maybe. I don't know, but maybe somebody said something to them, did something to them. Ouch, that they are feeling right now. It might have been long ago. I don't know, but they are still carrying it around. Kind of feels like they also have to face their shadow somehow, because they are letting people hurt them. But the other option can be that they are indeed learning how to protect themselves. Because it says possession hand weapon, that they are the ones wielding the spear. I can feel it. They are gonna protect you. Maybe they are the... I put the cards back. My laptop made some weird ass sound. Maybe they are the Eowyn card, remember? They are gonna be the ones like, you're finally doing it! Here, this is how it works. I figured it out. You're gonna help each other because they went through something that you haven't. And you went through something maybe that they haven't. And that's how you help each other, right? That's what I explained. And look, they are determined to stab someone in the butt. Because they know how it works right now. And they are in possession of it. It's theirs. That's the current situation. And how will they transform their situation? Transform even more. Let's see what it is. Look, Smeagol. Poor wretch. What was this guy? Look, this was also number one. Number one? Number one. They are taking the lead somehow. They are taking the lead somehow. Or they are going solo somehow. Maybe they are leaving some situation behind as well. Or leaving a person. Ooh, that's what it is. The person they are leaving is a poor wretch. Because they finally know how to wield their spear. They have been getting stabbed. Ew, gross. And now they are leaving this poor wretch. Good. See? +1 defense. They are going for it. They are unstoppable. I'll tell you that. Condition. They are mad. Throttle us in our sleep. That's his plan. I think that's enough said. I don't think somebody's gonna kill someone for real, but you never know. Have fun. Please don't ban me, YouTube. But yeah, they're going their own way. They are leaving the poor wretch. The one that's been like in their mind. The one that's been, oh, let me help you. No, I'm gonna kill you. Or, you know what I mean? Finally, they're leaving them. Look, they're stabbing them. That's how they will transform the situation. What's the... I'm excited. What will happen between the both of you? Another one. What is happening? It's a line, that's what's happened. There came a cry. What was the cry thing again? We had the card where the Nazgul was on top of the... What is this, the beast called again? It's so annoying when I don't find the words. Nazgul. Mingled with harsh, high voices as of birds of prey. What will happen between the both of you? There came a cry. Okay, I know what's going on. This is the person that has learned how to handle their spear, yeah? To defend themselves, yeah? That's them. And they are so done. They are raging. They are using the rage that they've been building up from this poor wretch ass person. 4 on the timer. Yeah. It's aligned. Yes, new foundation. This person, you're gonna cry out for help. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah? I shouldn't put the cards back because it's always so aligned. Anyways, there was a Nazgul in the deck, right? Just now. In the spread, I mean. It's so aligned to this person. What was the question? What can you do to transform the situation? I love it. You are gonna cry out for help. You are gonna cry out for help for this person. Someone you know, someone who's coming into your life, but I think it's someone you already know. Doesn't have to be, right? But they will feel the need to protect you. They will feel the need to rip everyone's head off that is trying to hurt you, as they should. There came a cry. Remember the quote on the Nazgul card that we saw in your spread? This is what's gonna help you transform the situation. And like I said before, this Nazgul that you saw before might trigger you. Yeah, they might come in like, bruh, step up your game, you know. If it's a friend, if it's a real friend, if it's someone that really cares about you, they're gonna tell you how it is. Yeah, they're gonna tell you to step the frick up. Yeah, and you're gonna do it because you know that's what you're meant to do. Yeah, I love it. This, out of here. Look, they're gonna help you. And you're gonna feel so safe and supported by this person, eh? I love it. Wow, that was it. That was crazy. I love it. I love it how in the end everything just comes full circle, you know? That's what I love about it, yes. We did it again. We did it again. I hope you have a wonderful night and a good night's rest, eh? Good night. I'll see you. Bye.